back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be a little get ready with me using my favorite products. I am going to be applying makeup for the first time after getting LASIK eye surgery. So I thought we should get ready together, and without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, what I like to use, my favorite SPF has been the Supergoop, but this is particularly the glow screen. And I like this one just because instead of me going in with a luminizer, since I like that glowy skin look, instead of applying two products, I basically get 2-in-1. So this gives me a bit of a sheen to the skin without having to go in with a luminizer, like I said. So I'm protecting my skin at the same time. My favorite luminizers have actually been the Auric Glow Lust and Selenite for my skin, particularly for my skin tone. And the other luminizer that I've been loving is the LMS Superfood. But honestly, this has basically replaced those products for me because I can just go in with my SPF. So that is it. I have that glowy skin. And then next thing I would do in my routine, this has kind of just been my favorite products and my recent routine before I got LASIK, of course. But what I would go in is to do my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm using the Brow Freeze. I keep forgetting the name of this. The Brow Freeze by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This has been one of my go-tos. Maybe because it's a newer product to me, but I do really enjoy it. I like the way it's not really so much like a gel. I kind of call it more like a, not a pomade, but it gives you your brows a hold without having that really like tight feeling on your brows where you feel like you can't move them. So that's why I do enjoy this product, even though I don't mind feeling a little bit of that hold and tackiness on the brows. This one does not give you that gel tight, can't move my brows kind of feeling, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave them like that. I'm gonna just tame with the tip of the brush. I like to just tame the brows down just a bit so they're not looking like the Grinch brows. So we're gonna leave them like that. I'm not gonna go in with anything else. I will come back to the brows later. So moving on to my foundation. So for foundation, I've been raving and talking about the Fenty Eaze Drop. This is in the shade 4. I've been liking this skin tint because it gives me the coverage that I want with evening and balancing out my skin tone, but without having that extra thick look. I don't like the heavy foundation look anymore. I try to share out all my foundations as much as I can. And I'm going in with this new brush actually that I just picked up recently. This is the foundation brush by Real Techniques, but look how luxe this looks. And it feels really, really good. I've actually been using it about 2 or 3 times now because I have been applying face products, but nothing on the eyes. So I've been using this to apply my skin tint. And I like how it just blends it seamlessly. See how easy that is to blend with this brush? Really nice brush and super affordable. And of course, the day before I'm about to film, I freaking break out on my forehead. I applied a mask and that backfired on me because look at me now. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm just saying it's typical. It's a typical Vanessa move to do something that would make her skin react and then have acne. Well, it looks like acne, but it's really just little whiteheads, like it's purging. But anyways, it is what it is. Okay, I think that is enough for the skin tint. I feel like my skin is nice and balanced. It's pretty much evened out with that skin tint. I'm gonna go in with concealer. For concealer, I've been loving this Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. I have the shade 120. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, It is so nice to be able to see and read my shades right on camera with you. Usually I have them listed below, but this has been nice. It's a game changer for me. But anyways, what I was saying is I've been loving this one. You know, I'm all about my Milani Hydro Camo Concealer, but this coverage on this concealer is actually really nice. I do really like it. So I've been using this guy in the rotation. I'm actually gonna switch over to my Rare Beauty foundation brush. Also another really good brush, just comes with the higher price tag. I think this one's about $28, but really good brush. I love it. Even though it's really nice, it has a really nice triangular tip right here, so it can get really up in there in the under eye area. They do have a smaller one that's a concealer brush, but I feel like this one still does the job. Okay, so that is it for the base. Moving on for eyes, actually, let's just do the eyes. I've been really loving the Kosas 10-second, what are these called? 10-second liquid eyeshadows. Really nice. They are very liquidy, so be careful and make sure you shake before you apply. I've learned the hard way. I've really learned the hard way doing that. So my favorite two shades that I have, and I've been talking about them on my Instagram, is the Copper Halo and Globe. So these are my two favorite shades. Really nice. I will actually swatch them for you. I have swatched them, but I want to swatch them here for you on camera. So I'm gonna just do a light little dust. So this is Copper Halo and this is Globe. Really pretty two shades that I've been loving. Okay, so I'm going to be applying this straight from the brush and apply a little bit of dabs on the eyelid, and then with a clean finger you would just go in and blend. Really easy. These are nice because they're really liquidy and they don't tend to dry so fast. So even though you put them straight onto the eyelid, then you might think they'll dry down and won't give you time to blend. They actually do. And you can actually make it as very light as you want, or you can even build on that and make it a little bit more pigmented. And then if you want to go in with a brush, a blending brush, you can, just to kind of blend out the edges, but you don't need to. It's not something that's required in order to make these shadows look really nice, but it just adds a little something to the eyes. You could go in even with like a eyeliner, like a brown eyeliner, and really make it like a smoky, very easy eye, but make it add more definition to your eye really. But I'm going to leave it like that just because I'm still a little scared to mess with eyeliners, but just wanted to give you a tip there if you want to do that. Okay, now let's go on with bronzer. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Patrick Ta. This is the lightest shade, and I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to even try. But what it is it's a cream bronzer and a powder bronzer, and I love how the packaging is so innovative with this because it has like a flap right here so you don't disrupt the cream product. So I talked about that I thought it was really nice when I talked about it during my VIB haul. Okay, so I'm going to be blending this in with this brush, and I just like to go in with the hollows of my cheekbone, and then I apply the powder on top. But I like how this cream product just defines your cheekbones, giving you that nice definition. Nothing crazy. I really like to go in with a powder product on top and actually really make it chiseled and contour, but right now I'm just adding that definition on the cheekbones. And this is when it kind of just comes together. I feel like these tones are different. This is more like a gray, contoured, really for defining the cheekbone, and then this gives you more of that bronze. So it's a really nice combo. They're actually two different undertones. I feel like this has more gray and this one has more of that bronze, really golden undertone. And then actually, let me apply my blush because it is a cream product. I've been loving, you already know, these are like my top favorite cream blushes. This is the Rare Beauty Stay Apricot cream blush. This is the Stay Vulnerable collection. I do like these cream blushes a lot better over the Souffle cream blushes, just because I feel like they're more user-friendly. They're really good if you're a beginner and you want to try cream products. These definitely give you more leeway to blending them out and not so hard to just work with in general. There you go. Now it looks really nice once we have those two products together. These have been my favorite to use for the everyday, to give that skin still some glow but not look oily. Okay, so that is it. Okay, like I said, I do like putting on eyeliner, but I think I'm gonna leave it as is. This is a very natural everyday look using my favorite products, like I said. But if I were to use an eyeliner, which I've been loving, this eyeliner in particular I've been loving. This is the Bite Upswing liquid eyeliner. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. This is a nice thin brush. So I really, really love this eyeliner. I'm not feeling risky today. I'm not trying to clean off eyeliner, even though I'm gonna be pouring mascara. So actually, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I'm gonna do a little wing, not a wing. I think I'm just gonna define and line my lash line really quickly. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. When I tell you that my lashes are acting really weird, because since I've been using like artificial eye drops like crazy, my lashes have always been like, they're constantly being wet. That's what I'm trying to say. And so they've kind of like gone everywhere. Like they're just crisscross, they're everywhere. So they ain't working with me. I've tried to remove like residue from the eye drops and then apply mascara, but nevertheless, I got some mascara on. But I went for a wing, even though I said I wasn't going to. I went for it. And it's just really little, not nothing crazy. I'm going to blend out my concealer because we are creasing and I don't want any creasing. I would normally even color correct because I'm noticing still some darkness underneath the eyes, but this is my everyday quick routine. So for powder, I'm going to go in with my Kosas. This is the Cloud Set by Breezy. I really love this powder because it's very lightweight, it's undetectable on the skin, and it gives you something of, like, it gives you some coverage, but nothing really crazy. It's like I said, it's not really detectable on the skin, and I like to apply that just on my T-zone where I could get some oil throughout the day. Okay, going back to the brows, I'm just going to be applying some, this is the Goof Proof by Benefit, and I'm going to fill in where I have a scar on my brows, underlining them. I only have a scar right here, so I have to fill it in a little bit, and that is it. Lightly, maybe go in a few strokes here and there, just to give it more fullness. And then I comb through, and that is pretty much it for the brows. For the lips, I like these NYX Lingerie XXL liquid lipsticks. This is in the shade Undressed, and these are new. These are really, really nice. I like them because they're very velvety and creamy on the lips. Being a liquid lipstick, you would think that it would dry out, and it doesn't. It's really, really velvety, like I said, and really soft. Okay, so I really, really like this lip color. Really super pretty. But that is it for my face. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and doing our makeup together. These are the products that I've been currently loving and have been using for like the everyday makeup look. And these are just some of my top favorite products. So thank you again so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.